So today I'm going to be working with Chakotay. I'm going to get him to cross over the tarp. Crossing over tarps is an important part of building our horse's confidence. We want to teach them that we can guide their feet over scary objects and they're going to be okay. A lot of people teach their horses how to cross over tarps, but there's a safe way to do it. And it's really easily to get, it's very easy to get hurt if you don't do it properly. So first thing is, if you're going to take your horse over the tarp, you're going to want to send them over it at a distance. You're not going to want to lead them over that tarp. I see a lot of people who walk either beside their horse or in front of their horse, and then they'll pull them up to this tarp here. You can see he's a little apprehensive here, but what could happen is if you're pulling your pony to that tarp, and say they do come forward, but our pony gets a little bit excited and they jump over that tarp or they jump into you, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. So you're going to be better off being at a safe distance, kind of over by the pony's shoulder, and then sending your pony over the tarp where you need your pony to be. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and send him over the tarp. First, what I'm going to do is just kind of show him the way that I want him to go. I'll add a little bit of pressure with my steady stick back behind his shoulder to see if I can incline him forward. My body position is super important. I don't want to be standing directly in front of my horse where he could mow me down if something spooks him back there, if he gets overly excited. So I'm going to stay right at the shoulder. I'm going to see if I can get a step, and there, I got a step from him. When I'm asking my pony to go over an obstacle, it's not important how much distance they cover. What I'm focusing on is the steps that the pony takes. So for every step in the right direction, I'm going to reward him by taking away the pressure, taking a deep breath, so I can let him know that he made a good decision. So I'm going to go right back to it. I'm going to see if I can get him a little bit closer this time. I'm going to tap a little bit here. There. Got another step. Nice big deep breath. And I'm going to rub him. Let him know that he made a really good choice there. Right back to it. There. Nice big deep breath. I'm not going to rush it. You know, if I wanted to, I could muscle him and pull him and whack him enough in the hind end and say, you know, get over there, and then go back and forth and around and around. But that's not going to help him build his confidence. That's just going to instill fear in me and him. And I rather just take it step by step, letting him know, hey, I'm not going to put you in a foot trap. I'm not going to put you in a dangerous situation. Everything's going to be okay. So you can see he was kind of looking down his nose at it, snorting a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and ask him again. We're going to get a little bit closer. Got one step there. I'm going to see if I can get another. There. Nice big deep breath. And he went ahead, he backed away from it a little bit. That's okay. I want him to kind of get comfortable. I'm going to have an expectation for him to move forward, but there has to be a little bit of give and take. He's not quite comfortable, so he eased back. For right now, since I'm just kind of introducing it to him, I'm going to let him take his time, kind of evaluate things, and move at a pace that's going to be a little bit more comfortable for him. Good, he's licking and chewing. And see, a lot of times if we just take our time and give them the chance, they'll kind of warm up to things and start to think about traversing whatever that obstacle is. So I'm going to give them a rub for that. And we're going to go right back to it. So I'm going to keep applying pressure here. I want to get him a little bit closer. We got 2 steps. I want to get a 3rd step out of him here. You see how I'm tapping his foot there? Good pony. And I much rather just gently tap his foot. You'll see some other folks, they'll go and they'll start whacking on their pony's neck to get them forward, or whacking on their hind end. If it's the feet that I'm focusing on, then that's where I want to cue him so that there's very clear communication to what I'm asking. So I'm going to go ahead and point. Oh, I like that. He very willingly stepped right up to it there. That's the closest we've gotten. He didn't back up. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and ask for another step here. There. Good pony. And again, I want to stay off to the side here so that if he freaks out, he's not going to jump or run over the top of me here. I want to keep him off to the side here. I like that. Good try. All right, so this time, I'm going to put a foot right up there. Good boy. You see, he got a little bit nervous there when he went over the tarp. Did a little bit of a crow hop. But I'm just going to quietly send him right back over it here. Right back to it. Good boy. There. So we got a foot on there. I like that. I'm going to let him rest with that foot on there. It's licking and chewing again. Let's see if we can get 2 feet on there. Very good. I like that. Good pony. And just having the patience to work them through it, nice and quiet, slowly, it goes a long way. It's an investment of time, but the payoff is huge because in turn our pony's going to be that much more confident. I'm going to push him over a little bit here. I'm going to go to his feet here. There, good pony. We got both feet on there. I'm going to see if I can get him to take another step. There. Nice big deep breath. He's relaxing. He's cocking a hind foot back there. I like what I'm seeing. His body's starting to soften a little bit. He's not as nervous while he's standing up there. He's doing really well. I'm just going to let him rest and relax up there so he understands that he's made some really good decisions. And so now I'm going to see if we can get him to move a little bit further over it. There, good. What a pony. Good boy. Really good decisions here. I like this. And I'm going to see if I can get him to move a little bit further over. Good boy. Oh, it's a little bit unsure of those back legs hitting it. That's all right. I'm going to tip that front end kind of away from me so I don't get into a bind here. And I'm going to send him over the rest of the way. Nice and easy and quiet. Good boy. Now, I'm not going to reward him away from the tarp. I'm going to bring him right back up to the tarp. And I want to put a foot back on there. Now I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to go up, still staying at his shoulder where I'm not going to get plowed over. And I'm going to rub him, let him know that he made a good choice. A lot of times what we do when we're sending our pony over an obstacle, we don't really think about it, but we'll send them over the obstacle, and as soon as they come off of the obstacle, we'll reward them away from the obstacle. And basically what we're teaching our pony is good job stepping off of the obstacle. What we want to do is reward them while they're on the obstacle so that they associate that reward with being on the obstacle. So just be aware of when you release pressure, when you reward your horse. Make sure that in the horse's mind that it makes good sense. My goal is to get him doing this nice and quietly. I don't want him rushing past this. I want him to really just kind of drop his head and cross over it like it's no big deal. And the way we get there is just repetition. It takes a little bit of time, but it goes a long way. Okay, so he's gone over the tarp a couple times now, and you can see he's still a little bit leery of it. But at this point, it's just a repetition of nice and quietly over and over again, safely guiding his feet over whatever the scary object is. And again, this might be a tarp, it might be a manhole cover if you're riding your horse down the street. Whatever it is, you're just going to very quietly, very safely place his feet in a safe situation so that he understands that it's not going to be a foot trap. He's not going to get hurt. So we just go to repetition here. I'm going to ask him to cross over nice and easily, like it's not a big deal, like I expect him to walk right over it. And I'm still going to be patient with him, but we're going to get right to work here. There, good pony. I'm going to give him a little bit of a nice big deep breath. Give him a rub. Let my pony know he's made some good choices there. I'm going to send him over the rest of the way, nice and quiet. Very good. There he goes. Back legs are going on there. Very good. I'll give him a second, just again, let him know he made some good choices here. And push him off the rest of the way. This next time, we're going to be a little bit more fluid. Send him right over here. There. Good boy. And you can see now he's starting to relax. He's starting to go over there a little bit more comfortably. There, good boy. And what's going to happen is with the repetition, he's not going to be as likely to just scurry over there. After a while, it's just going to get kind of boring, and it's not that big of a deal. There, that was better. So I'm going to go ahead and slow him down so he doesn't just speed over the tarp. I'm going to get the front legs on there. Ho. And I'm going to hold him. Take a deep breath. I'm going to go one more step. There. And I'm going to hold him. Now I'm going to see if we can take another step. Good. And I just want him to learn that he doesn't have to speed past this. There. That he can take his time one step at a time. And when I get the hind legs on there, he might start to just surge forward. If he does that, I'm just going to hold him and back him up a little bit so he takes his time coming across. So we're going to see if we can get the back legs to come across here. There. There. Good boy. Oh, I like that. See if I can get one more step with that hind end. And when he commits to that hind end, I'm going to hold him there. Good. And now I'm going to get that other hind leg on there. See if we can get one more step. And again, once I get that step, I'm going to hold my pony right there. And now he can come off the rest of the way. Good. So this time I'm going to reapproach. And after taking him nice and quiet, very methodically, one step at a time, I want my pony to just nice and quietly cross over that tarp. There, I like how he's taking his time. He's looking at it. I love all, oh yeah, love all those things. I don't want him just plodding over it mindlessly. Very good. What a pony. Good boy. Oh, took a nice big deep breath. You can really tell he's so much more relaxed now. We're going to go ahead the rest of the way. Good boy. And so right now, he's doing it with my assistance. I'm kind of slowing him down, having him take his time, but now I want him to do it on his own. I'm not going to hold him. I'm just going to send him over the tarp. I want him to kind of negotiate on his own. Oh, yeah. I love that. I can't ask for any better than that. You can see where we started from to where he didn't want anything to do with the tarp to where he's willingly and methodically placing his feet with purposeful intent. And that's the main thing, is being very purposeful and methodical about where we're placing our horse's feet. If we can do that, they're going to have so much more trust and confidence that we're going to send them the right way.